computer, we're recording. If you have, thank you, love you. If you all have questions, type them in the chat. Ask any questions is totally fine. And let me know how long you all have been in. Are you all brand new in your first 2 weeks, or just in your first month, or whatever? But so I'm just gonna keep everything short and sweet, like I was saying. I know a couple more people jumped on. I'm sorry I look a hot freaking mess. It's been a long week, so we're just gonna roll with it. So to keep it short and sweet, in your first 2 weeks, I'm gonna go ahead and cover like the VIPs, and then I'll talk about the things that you're supposed to be doing barely 2 months. Okay. So in your first 2 weeks, if you don't know anything about the VIP bonuses, basically what it is in your first 14 days, you can do this twice. So the first thing that you achieve is VIP 800. And what that means is you can sign at least 2 customers on an auto ship and at least 2 promoters on a pack. So those packs are only, like, they can't just go in and buy anything. They have to order those specific promoter packs. So there's a 200 pack, a 400 pack, or an 800 pack. Those are the 3 options that we have right now. So they have to do those to qualify for your VIP tracker, if that makes sense. So 2 promoters on a pack and 2 customers on auto ship. And the customers have to be on auto ship too. Now they can just leave it on until your period is over, like your VIP period is over, or until the next month. A lot of my customers just turn their auto ships off on the 2nd of each month so that you get that credit, product credit. So it has to be promoters on a pack. I always like to say this a few times because some people just don't, they mess up sometimes, and it's fine. So 2 customers on auto ship and 2 promoters on a pack. I struggle with getting people interested. Well, okay, we'll talk about that. So that is what you have to have. And a total, so out of all of those people, you can have more promoters, you can have more customers. Like, it doesn't have to be 2 or 2. It just has to at least be 2 of each. And it has to be 800 in volume. So 800 in sales. And you have trackers that'll help you with these. So what that is once you hit that VIP 800, you get $400 in cash, and they'll pay it out. So say today is, what's today, Thursday? So say you hit it by this Sunday, next Tuesday, you will get that $400 in cash on your commission check, plus your commissions, and plus $100 in free product. And I'll get back to everyone's questions too, so you all can ask away. And then if you do it again, it's called VIP 1600. So another, at least 2 customers on an auto ship, another 2 promoters on a pack, and then another 800 in volume. So your total is 1600. So it's 4 people promoters, 4 people as customers, and then 1600 in volume total. That is VIP 1600. And what that comes with is another $400 bonus, another $100 in free product. So you're at 800 in cash, plus commissions. You're at 200 in free product credit, and you can use that as you please. And you just go up from there, basically. I won't go too much into the 4K bonus, but that's the next step. So basically, if you hit your VIP 1600, you only need, what, 2400 to hit your 4K bonus and get your Maui gems, which are these sunglasses. So like I said, I won't go into that because we just specifically talk about like your first 2 weeks. Let me see what questions you all have real quick. Sorry for her. Getting people interested. Essentially get made fun of. Okay, so yeah, delete those people. Absolutely. They don't, if they're gonna make fun of you, they don't need to be in your life anyways. I don't care if it's your family or friends, you'll learn this. It doesn't matter. Just remove them. No. Yep, Shakira said that. Some of them are my good friends. They're not good friends, obviously. They're not a good friend if they make fun of you. You'll learn this. I've been doing this for, I don't even know how long, 6, 7, 8 years. I don't even know at this point. 6 years, I think. They weren't my friends. They cannot be your friends. And I mean, you can have a conversation with them. You can say, look, this is what I want to do. This is what I choose to do. This is how I want to do it. And if you can't support me, then we're not friends. And you don't have to be so harsh with it, but you just tell them, I'm not going to put up with your negativity. I'm going to do things my way. If you don't like it, then I don't know what to tell you. And why I say this is because in the beginning is your time to build this, how do I want to say it? Like thick skin, because people are going to make fun of you. People are going to talk about you. You're going to lose friends. Even family does these things. It's okay. If they don't pay your bills, if they don't come over to your house on every Friday and say, hey, what can I help you pay? Their opinions do not matter. I don't care who it is. They don't matter. I've lost friends. I don't associate with family. It is what it is. My bills are paid. You have to decide what is worth your time and go from there. A lot of people don't want to see you win. Exactly. So that is a lot of people's thing. Like, they don't want to see you level up and go past where they're at in life. So they're going to and this is unknown too. Some people just don't get it. They don't get what we do. They don't understand why we'd want to do it, but that's okay. They don't need to. Like I said, they don't pay our bills. So just think about that. Like I said, I know it's hard. I'm not saying, oh, it's just easy to cut off friends and family and stuff, but exactly, you can't lose a true friend. A true friend wouldn't treat you that way. Okay, so I want to make sure I'm answering everyone's questions. So you're posting and you're not getting traction. So for one, I want you to look at the way that you're posting and the things that you're posting, and make sure that my number one thing is make sure you're not being spammy. Do not be this salesperson. Do not get on social media just to get people. That's not what the goal here is. You want people to try your products. You want people to join you, but that's not your goal here every day. You don't get on social media and say, who can I get today? I need a customer. Let me go sign a customer. Your goal is to just help people. You want people to be able to feel the way that you feel. So that's what you talk about. That's how we do posts. So I want to touch on what we call a core 4. It's something that I stand by. I feel like if you do these 4 things, and you have to make sure you're doing these 4 things every single day. So number 1 is posting. And that's on your page. I post like once a day. I don't make salesy posts. You all are more than welcome to go look at my posts and see how I post and see how I do things. And then posting is also in your stories. You absolutely must be doing stories every single day, even if it's just a picture of your capsules. Again, you can go look at my stories. Candy's on here. You can go look at her stories. Brittany M, any of those people, you can look at our stories and see how we do things. Every morning we make sure that we're posting our 3 steps and people are seeing what we're doing, what we're using, how consistent we are, and going from there. So that is number 1, is posting on your page, on your stories. There are tons and tons of training on these things. Your page is private. Yeah. There are tons of trainings on this. Instagram, posting. You can go in our team pages and search absolutely anything at the top. You can go to the top and search promoter, and all the videos about that are going to come up. So that's one thing that I definitely say take advantage of, is going in the team page. There's millions of training videos, anything you want to learn about, Instagram, stories, all the things, go in there and search it, and you will find everything you need to know. So, and this is going to take time too. So your posts are not going to be bomb on day 1. Like, it's going to take you a minute, and that's fine. We all learn and grow. Don't compare your chapter 1 to my chapter 30. Like, I've been doing this for years. So you'll grow through all of this. Okay, so that was number 1. Number 2 is adding to your network. So you're probably going to be deleting people that are negative, that are making fun of you, that just aren't interested at all. So you need to be adding new people daily, adding new people to your network. Because the thing is, a lot of people get caught up in, like, say Shavonna and Candy and Caitlin reached out to me and they were wondering about my products and my business. If I only ever talked to those 3 people, if I only ever jumped in their inbox every day trying to get them to order from me and they still aren't ready, That's what I'm doing wrong. You need to be adding to your network and talking to more people every single day. That's how you get there. You'll get no's, you'll get not right nows, and then you'll get yeses. The more people you talk to, the more people are going to sign up. The more people are going to join you. You have to constantly be growing your network. So that's number 2. Number 3 is engagement. So what that means is you're being a human, probably something that you already do. You just didn't think it was a part of business. So what it is you're going on your Facebook, whether you scroll your timeline or whatever, be intentional and comment on people's posts. Care about people. If you like someone's shirt, tell them you like their shirt. Ask them where they got it. But be genuine. Like, if I say this all the time, like if I don't wear lipstick, I'm not going to go ask somebody what lipstick they're wearing if I don't really care. Like, don't be someone you're not. If you don't even like cats or dogs, don't comment on somebody's stuff and be like, oh, what kind of dog is it, if you really don't care. So do things that relate to you and be genuine and intentional and grow relationships with people. So if a mom is struggling on Facebook and she's talking about how she's tired or she just can't catch a break, encourage her. Tell her it's going to be okay. You got this. Be a human. Be a friend. That's all it is. I have friendships with lots of my customers, lots of my promoters. That's just how we do business. It's basically not about business. If you just show up and be a person, be a human, then your business grows automatically. So that was number 3. And then number 4, Lord, is it follow-ups? I can't think tonight. I'm tired. So following up with people, making sure you're in conversations. So follow-up and conversations kind of go together. So conversations is more than just engaging with people. It's kind of where the engagement goes to your inbox. So in getting in people's inboxes and encouraging them, we don't cold message. So if you came from a company that taught you to cold message, we don't do that here because that's where I came from. So just being a friend. Like I said, if someone's on Facebook and their grandma passed away or something, go message them and say, hey, look, I'm sorry for your loss. I'm praying for you. Just know that. Or if somebody's kid's having surgery or had surgery or whatever, go check on them. Hey, girl, I just wanted to say, hey, I know you don't know me, but I just wanted to check on your son and make sure that he's okay. Hope surgery went good. Be a human. That's all this is. And you all may already do this stuff. You just didn't realize that it's kind of like a business thing. But being a human is how we grow our business. And then follow-ups is once you've talked to so many people. I personally don't follow up with people very often. Like, like a, hey, how are you and stuff like that. But as far as like sales, I came from a company where we were taught like every Friday, go and jump in somebody's inbox and say, hey girl, are you ready for my last product spot? Like, we don't do that here. There's no reason for that. So follow-ups just kind of mean like checking in with people. Now, if we do have a sale every now and then, I do send messages out like, hey girl, just wanted to keep you in the loop. We have this going on. Just let me know if you want to take advantage. Nothing salesy. I don't tell people, oh, I only have 3 spots left, stuff like that. So that's just part of conversation. So that was the core 4. So posting on your page and your story, adding to your network every day. So on Instagram, following new people, Facebook, adding new people. And the way that you can do that is if you're in groups, like maybe you're a dog mom and you're in a group for boxer dogs, spark up conversations. I don't want to say go to a group and spam and add people because people are very leery about that nowadays. They know how people are. So make sure it's really genuine when you're doing it. Go to your friends' friends and add them. I mean, you can get really creative and find people that you make sure you genuinely want to be friends with them. You don't want just anybody and everybody on your friends list because you don't want just anybody and everybody on your team, if that makes sense. So posting, adding people, then it was conversations and follow-ups, and then engagement. That's it. That's all we do. If you are consistent in these things every single day, you will be successful because you're truly just showing up, being you, because that's what your posts are. You're sharing your heart. If these products change your life, then talk about that in like a non-salesy way. Like I said, if you need ideas, you can scroll back forever on my posts. Brittany's post, M's post, anybody's post, and see how we do things, how we talk about things, how we sell without selling. That's all this is. Just making sure that you're showing up every single day consistently, even on bad days, even when you don't want to, even when you're tired. I'm tired. That's what I was telling my team earlier. I've hosted 4 trainings back to back this week. This is my 5th night. I'm tired, but I still show up for you all. I still show up for my business. I show up on Instagram every day, even if I look like this. I'm like, hey y'all, I'm a human. I'm just like you over here, because that's what people want to see. They don't want to see somebody perfect all the time. They want to be able to relate to you. And the thing is, from now, from your start, this is your starting point. So I've been with this company for, I think, like 20 months or something like that. I don't know, like a year and a half. People message me all the time about how they've seen the difference, not just my weight loss, not just my body changes, but the inside changes. That's another thing. Making sure that, I'll touch on this real quick, making sure you're pouring into yourself every day. You have to grow your mindset. Your business, I know it sounds dumb, but your business is only going to get so far as your mind does. It's never going to pass that up. If you're not capable of growing every single day, learning new things, trying new things, your business is not going to excel until you are. You have to be willing to show up for yourself. It's just like if you're in school, you can't go to one class and then all of a sudden you're a nurse. No, you have to take several classes, several different things, learn all kinds of new things to get to that level. That it's literally the same thing here. Learning mindset, learning, not necessarily recruiting, but learning how to post and stories and, all these things. Look at it as at a different class. All these classes add up and then you're a 40K leader. Just like all the classes add up and then you're an RN. It's the same thing. Making sure you're growing yourself every single day. So find what works for you. If you like reading books, read self-development books. We have tons of training. I think our leaders go live all the dang time. There's always a training video for you to watch. We do these trainings almost every night. Even if you just get on and work with us, you're going to learn something new. Just show up for yourself. It's just like your kids going to school. They have to read books every night. I know my daughter has to read a book every night because she's growing her mind. She can't just stay stagnant where she's at and then be a 5th grader one day. That's not how it works. So it's the same thing with this business. So I want you all to commit to this like you're going to school for something. And then by the end of it, you'll have your career. You'll be getting paid for it, if that makes sense. So, I still myself go back and watch lives from the team page. So do you all have any questions about any of that? And this is recorded, so you all can go back and watch it. Trying to think of what else I want to touch on. I mean, that's I wanted to keep it short, sweet, and to the point. That is all we do. We are humans. We show up, we tell stories, we share our experiences, we share our lives. That's it. Whatever you see on my Instagram, my Facebook, that's all I do. I'm no different from you all. I don't have a secret sauce. I don't have one secret message in my inbox that signs customers up. All I do is grow a relationship. Like my new girl, Jessica, on here, she's been my customer for months and months. We're friends. We talk all the time, regardless of products. That's what it takes. You build relationships with people and you be a genuine friend. And then when they're ready, I never rushed her. She's been in this for like 2 days. I never rushed her. I didn't try to get her to sign up when she wasn't ready. You wait for the time to be right for people. You can't rush people into this or they're not going to want it. So I don't see any questions. So if you all don't have any questions for me or have anything to add, then I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I just wanted to, like I said, keep it simple. We have training that you all have already watched or are watching that covers pretty much everything else. So I just wanted to encourage you all tonight, say, keep it pushing. Maybe your first check was only $10. It's fine. Keep pushing, because I think my first check was like $18. About the VIP sales, the customers have to be on auto pay for it accounts. They have to sign up on auto ship, yes, but they don't have to run that auto ship. So after your 2 weeks are up, or even that first 30 days, they can turn it off. They can literally, they're not locked into anything. Our auto ships are not locked in, period. You don't get charged for anything or nothing like that. But they do have to set it up on auto ship, because I mean, it gives them a discount too. They get 20% off when they sign up on auto ship. It gives them the discount initially. So when they go to your website, you need to tell people, unless you sign them up yourself, when they go to your website, tell them, make sure you put it on auto ship, at least one product, because it brings the price down. And then you can go back in and turn your auto ship off in a couple weeks. And you can even tell them, you'll remind them and stay on it or whatever. They'll get an email too before auto ships run. So they will be able to go in and turn it off. But yeah, we're absolutely not locked into any auto ships, but they do have to be on auto ship to count towards your VIPs. Same thing with the pack. The pack's not auto ship, but they have to be on a pack to count. So do I open a new Facebook or keep mine and post there? I wouldn't open a new one. Just use yours and run with it. A lot of people ask all the time, like, should I make a new Instagram? So if that's what you all are wondering too, I wouldn't. I would just use because you're not going from, like, I'm not going from me now to, oh, now I'm a salesperson, I need a whole new Facebook. You know what I mean? Like, it's just you. Just integrate it in, like, hey y'all, we'll talk about like first posts and stuff together, but let me think. I think that's pretty much it. I don't want to hold y'all forever. My husband's yelling, time's up. But that's pretty much it. Everything's super simple. This is just part of your life. Keep it simple. Exactly. Like I said, I wake up and I take my capsules, I put it on my story. That's it. I go through life and I just integrate this into my life. That's it. Tell DJ bye. Candy said bye. Candy said bye. I don't know what he just said. But anyways, I hope this was helpful. Let me go ahead and stop.